What's happening, y'all? Sunday swing trade setup. Yo, check me out. So pretty soon I'm about to be catching a flight. We're getting ready, cleaning up, packing, and all that. So I had a couple plays as far as like prospects, but to be real, I'm gonna just go ahead and give y'all my favorite setup. So I ain't gonna short you though. I'm gonna still pull up the fear and greed index, and we gonna look at a whole overall market and all that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna just go straight to the one play that I feel like is real solid. All right, so let's look at the fear and greed index, see what they talking about. All right, the fear and greed index, we are neutral, not too greedy, not too fearful. So that ain't really moving me, too much one way or the other. Um, the market could go up, the market could go down. Cool. Um, Next, we gonna look at the VTI. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know what the total stock market looking like. You gotta know what your individual sector is looking like, all that. So let's see, VTI. And make sure y'all can see what I see. All right, we're gonna pull up VTI, the total stock market index. All right, look like we in an uptrend. And honestly, it looked like we still got a little room. Um, Now I feel like a pullback is coming soon. Might not happen till January, but you know what I'm saying. Looking at the VTI, it don't look too bad. It don't look too bad. So we looking good. But without further ado, man, like I said, I'm gonna keep it real short today. Um, and I'm gonna just get right into it and get y'all to play. So I really like this swing trade, man. I think I might actually, I might actually do this getting on the plane, and then when I get off, and when I get off, pull out of it. You know what I'm saying? But I really like this one, and I'm gonna walk y'all through this. So let me pull it up. All right. So I like FedEx. FedEx is the best swing trade setup I could find. And let me break it down why I like FedEx so much. So first of all, if you look all the way over to the right, you read candlestick charts from left to right. So you look all the way to the right, that means that was the last day. This hammer candle, right? So the hammer candle is bouncing off of this moving average. I want to say it's like the 50 or the 100. And I was kind of questioning about it. Like I really don't like to consider it using it as support unless it like you know what I'm saying, like straight up like touched it and bounced off like this one all the way over here. And make sure y'all can see exactly what I'm looking at. But if you look at this one right here, and the moving average I'm talking about is the red line. So if you see this red candle right here where I got the hand or the finger pointing, you notice the wick came right down to that moving average and it bounced off of it using it as a support. So usually I would be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I don't really consider it support unless it looks exactly like that. But I looked into it, I got other opinions, and it is okay if the wick pierces through that level of support as long as the body of the candle is higher um, than the moving average, then it could be considered a level of support. So we got a hammer candle at the bottom of a downtrend. That's when you trade hammer candles at the bottom of a downtrend because hammer candles are reversal candles. So we got the hammer candle at the bottom of a downtrend popping off that moving average. But I like it even more because as you can see, this green line down here, that's the bottom of the Bollinger Band. So we're towards the bottom of the Bollinger Band. But I like it even more because we got a third touch of support, right? That's three touches. This is on a daily time frame, by the way. That's three touches of support, right? So, Mike, what's the importance of a third touch of support? I'm glad you asked. Of the third touch of support. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. So let's look at what's the importance of a third touch of support, right? This is the thing that pulled up when I got to Google, right? The third touch of support strategy tells you to go long just after the third touch of the support line, a touch being defined here by the low of that day's price, right? So a third touch of support is very significant. And it doesn't have to be just in a straight line. Um, it could be a diagonal line as well, right? So as you can see, we got three touches. You know what I'm saying? Y'all count them. Hold on, let me go back so we can see the three touches of support for FedEx. All right. So y'all could even count them with me. We got one. We got one back here. We got a second one right here, and we got a third one right here. Man, so we popping off the third touch of support. We popping off that moving average, but we also got, and you know, my favorite swing trade setup is gonna be a divergence. So you got the divergence here where the stock is making higher lows, right? Stock is making higher lows. The indicator is making lower lows. I love a divergence when I see it. I love a divergence when I see it. Indicator making lower lows. Man, listen. Indicator making lower lows. Oh, but it's another reason why I like FedEx. So we got the divergence, but also if you notice, the RSI is outside of the Bollinger Band on the bottom. And you can't tell me this ain't a sweet swing trade setup. So this is what you got to look for when you're looking for a perfect swing trade. You know what I'm saying? We got a hammer at the bottom of a downtrend. You don't want to just swing trade off of, you know what I'm saying, off of just one thing looking good, two things looking good. We at the bottom of a Bollinger Band. Got a hammer candle at the bottom of a downtrend popping off from one of the moving averages. We got a divergence. We got oversold on the stochastic oscillator, and according to the Bollinger Band, at least oversold on the RSI. This is a great swing trade setup. But let me look at another time frame real quick before I let y'all go get up out of here. So the 4 hour, we got the hammer candle reversal sign. Looks like the MACD is getting ready to cross over into green. Looking decent on the 4 hour. MACD is already green on the 1 hour. The stochastic already crossed up. Yeah, man. FedEx is the move. FedEx is the move, man. FedEx is the move. So what I might do, I might actually To put this swing trade on, my flight is like right at the 9:30, like 9:35s. So like I might just do this play real quick, and then when I get off the plane, get up out of there. Whether I do that or not, y'all won't know until next week. But man, I'm loving FedEx. FedEx look like the play this week. Y'all, you know what I'm saying, review and make sure you wait for confirmation. Don't just dive in. But FedEx looking real good on the swing trade with the divergence, hammer candle, all that. So y'all go ahead, look at this multiple times for extra education. Look at all of my other swing trade Sunday videos. You know what I'm saying? So you could become a professional swing trader. Y'all like and subscribe.